Emotions are a tool, not a master. This is the fundamental truth that separates winners from losers, the strong from the weak. Most people go through life like puppets, controlled by their emotions. Happy one moment, angry the next, depressed when things don't go their way, and excited when life hands them something easy. This is weakness. This is slavery. If you let emotions dictate your actions, you are not in control of your life. You are simply reacting like an animal to whatever circumstances come your way. A real winner understands that emotions are just signals. They are neither good nor bad. They are simply information. Anger, fear, frustration, sadness, these are all natural responses, but they mean nothing unless you decide what to do with them. The weak let emotions control their actions. The strong use emotions as fuel to push themselves further. When a strong person feels anger, they don't explode like a child. They channel that anger into action. They use it to train harder, to work smarter, to build something powerful. When they feel fear, they don't run away. They recognize it as a sign to prepare, to sharpen their skills, to become stronger. Think about it. Every successful person you admire, every person who has built an empire, every champion in any field, they all have emotions. They all feel anger, sadness, doubt, and frustration. But the difference is they don't allow those emotions to control them. They don't let feelings dictate their actions. Instead, they harness those emotions like a weapon and use them to their advantage. Now, let's look at the flip side. Look at the people who are stuck in life, the ones who complain about everything but never take action. They are emotional slaves. When they feel sad, they do nothing. They sit around drowning in their emotions, waiting for some miracle to change their situation. When they feel angry, they lash out, making impulsive decisions that ruin relationships and destroy opportunity. They let emotions steer their lives like a blind driver behind the wheel, and where do they end up? Nowhere. Broke, miserable, stagnant. The truth is, if you want to achieve anything in life, whether it's success in business, physical fitness, relationships, or personal growth, you must master control over your emotions. This doesn't mean you suppress them. It doesn't mean you ignore them. It means you use them. You transform them into something productive. Let's say you feel frustrated because life isn't going the way you planned. What do most people do? They complain. They blame the world. They cry about how unfair everything is. But a true winner takes that frustration and turns it into action. They push harder. They work smarter. They develop better strategies. They don't let emotions paralyze them. They let emotions propel them forward. It's the same with pain. Pain is inevitable. Life is going to hurt you. People will betray you. You will fail. You will experience loss. That's life. And the weak crumble under this pain. They let it break them. But the strong, they take that pain and make it work for them. They use it as fuel to become better, to become stronger, to become unbreakable. They turn pain into power. This is why emotional control is a superpower. When you master your emotions, you become untouchable. People can try to bring you down, but they can't shake you. Situations can go wrong, but they won't break you. You become the kind of person who is always in control, calm under pressure, focused in the chaos, and relentless in your pursuit of success. So how do you start? First, recognize that emotions are just a part of life. They don't control you unless you let them. The next time you feel anger, don't react impulsively. Instead, ask yourself, how can I use this? When you feel doubt, don't let it stop you. Use it as a reason to improve. When you feel fear, don't run. Face it, learn from it, grow stronger because of it. This is the mindset of the powerful, the disciplined, the ones who actually win. And this is the mindset you need to develop. From this moment on, stop being a slave to your emotions. Take control, because once you master your emotions, you master everything. Discipline over feelings. This is what separates those who achieve from those who fail. Most people go through life waiting for the right mood to take action. They say things like, I don't feel like working today, or I'm not in the mood to train, or I'll start tomorrow when I'm feeling better. And that's exactly why they never make it. They let their emotions dictate their actions. They live life based on how they feel instead of what needs to be done. But the truth is, success doesn't care about your feelings. Winners don't move based on motivation or emotion. They move based on discipline. They show up no matter what. They put in the work, whether they feel like it or not. They do what's necessary, not what's comfortable. That is why they rise while everyone else stays stuck. If you only take action when you feel like it, you'll never get anywhere because emotions are inconsistent. One day you'll be fired up, ready to take on the world. The next you'll feel tired, lazy, or uninspired. And if you let those feelings control you, you'll accomplish nothing. But discipline doesn't waver. Discipline doesn't care if you're tired, bored, or unmotivated. Discipline gets the job done every single day. Look at any successful athlete, entrepreneur, or leader. Do you think they felt like training every single day? Do you think they felt like working when they were exhausted, stressed, or uninspired? No, but they did it anyway because they understood a fundamental truth. Consistency beats motivation every time. Motivation is a trap. It's unreliable, it comes and goes. But discipline is what makes the difference. If you want to be great, you must become the kind of person who does what needs to be done, regardless of your emotions. If it's time to train, you train. If it's time to work, you work. If it's time to grind, you grind. No excuses, no feelings, just action. This applies to every area of life. You want to build a strong body? You don't train only when you feel like it. You train every day, even when you're tired. You want to build wealth? You don't work only when it's easy. You show up every day and put in the effort, no matter what. You want to develop a powerful mindset? You don't let emotions control you. You control them. Most people quit because they rely on motivation. The second they stop feeling motivated, they give up. That's why they never achieve anything. But discipline is what keeps you moving forward when the excitement fades. Discipline is what gets you to the finish line when everyone else has dropped out. The world doesn't reward excuses. It doesn't reward feelings. It rewards results. And results come from discipline. So from this moment on, you stop waiting to feel ready. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop waiting for the perfect mood. You take action every single day because discipline is what creates winners and weakness is what keeps people stuck. Forget feelings, build discipline, because discipline will take you where emotions never will. Stoicism is strength. The ability to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop. In a world where most people allow their emotions to dictate their actions, those who practice emotional control stand out. They do not react impulsively, complain about hardships, or let external circumstances break them. Instead, they embrace a mindset of resilience, knowing that the ability to endure and remain rational under pressure is what separates winners from the weak. Life is unpredictable. At some point, everyone will face challenges, whether it be financial struggles, relationship problems, health issues, or personal failures. Most people panic, complain, or allow these difficulties to defeat them. They let emotions like fear, anger, and sadness take control, causing them to make poor decisions or give up entirely. However, those who embody Stoicism understand that emotions are temporary and that responding impulsively to adversity only makes situations worse. Instead of reacting emotionally, they remain calm, assess the situation logically, and take control of their response. This is real strength, the ability to endure hardship without being mentally or emotionally destroyed by it. One of the key principles of Stoicism is the understanding that suffering is a part of life and fighting against it is pointless. The world does not owe anyone an easy life, and expecting circumstances to always be favorable is a weak mindset. Instead of wishing for life to be easier, strong individuals train themselves to be tougher. They accept hardship as a test of their character and refuse to let challenges break them. This mindset not only helps them survive difficult times, but also allows them to thrive in environments where others fail. Emotional strength also means not allowing other people to control your mental state. Weak individuals are easily provoked, they get offended, take things personally, and allow the opinions of others to dictate how they feel. But those who have mastered emotional control do not let external negativity affect them. They understand that emotional reactions give power to others, and they refuse to give anyone that control over them. No matter what insults, setbacks, or difficulties come their way, they remain unshaken, continuing forward with focus and determination. This concept applies to business, sports, and leadership as well. In high-stress situations, emotions cloud judgment. A weak businessman who panics during financial losses makes desperate decisions, often worsening his situation. A strong businessman, however, remains calm and calculated, analyzing the problem rationally and adjusting his strategy accordingly. In sports, an emotionally weak athlete might lose control after a bad play, allowing frustration to ruin their performance. A strong athlete, on the other hand, resets mentally, stays composed, and continues playing at their best. Leaders who lack emotional control often lose the trust of those around them because they are unpredictable, reacting impulsively instead of making well thought out decisions. True leaders, however, remain steady, making rational choices even in times of crisis. This kind of emotional resilience is not something a person is born with. It is built through discipline and practice. One of the best ways to develop stoic strength is by embracing discomfort regularly. This means challenging oneself physically and mentally, deliberately putting oneself in situations that require endurance and self-control. Those who train themselves to remain calm during small struggles, such as intense workouts, fasting, or working through exhaustion, will be better prepared for bigger challenges in life. Over time, this builds an unshakable mindset, making it easier to handle stress, setbacks, and adversity without breaking down. Another important practice in developing stoic strength is learning to separate emotions from logic. When faced with a difficult situation, instead of reacting immediately based on feelings, strong individuals take a step back, analyze the facts, and respond strategically. They ask themselves, what is the best course of action, rather than how do I feel about this? This ability to detach from emotions and think rationally gives them an edge over those who allow their feelings to dictate their decisions. Society today promotes emotional expression as a sign of strength, but in reality, true strength lies in control. Being able to cry, scream, or vent frustration does not make someone strong, it makes them vulnerable. Strength is not about expressing every emotion freely, but about mastering emotions and using them as tools rather than allowing them to be obstacles. There is power in remaining calm when others are panicking. There is strength in staying focused when others are distracted by emotions. Those who develop stoic resilience become unbreakable. They move through life with purpose, unaffected by negativity, and unstoppable in the face of adversity. They do not waste time dwelling on things they cannot change. Instead, they focus on what they can control: their thoughts, actions, and reactions. This mindset allows them to maintain composure in any situation, giving them a significant advantage over those who crumble under pressure. At the end of the day, the world does not reward those who react emotionally. It rewards those who remain disciplined, focused, and rational. The ability to stay calm under pressure is not just a skill, it is a superpower. Those who master it rise above the rest, gaining success, respect, and control over their own destiny. Pain is fuel. Most people see pain as something to be avoided, something negative that should be eliminated as quickly as possible. But those who achieve greatness understand that pain is not an enemy. It is one of the most powerful sources of motivation available. The ability to take pain, whether physical or emotional, and convert it into strength, discipline, and progress is what separates winners from the weak. Instead of running from discomfort, successful people embrace it, using their struggles as fuel to push harder, grow stronger, and achieve more than they ever thought possible. Pain comes in many forms: failure, rejection, heartbreak, financial struggle, physical exhaustion. Most people let these experiences break them. They complain, make excuses, or allow setbacks to discourage them from continuing. But those who understand the power of pain see things differently. Instead of viewing suffering as a reason to quit, they see it as proof that they are growing. They recognize that pain is a test, a necessary part of becoming strong. Just like muscles grow through the stress of lifting weights, mental and emotional strength is built by enduring and overcoming hardship. Think about the most successful athletes, business leaders, or fighters. None of them reached the top without pain. They all faced moments of doubt, struggle, and suffering. But instead of quitting when things became difficult, they used that pain as motivation. When they were exhausted, they trained harder. When they lost, they studied their failures and came back stronger. When they were doubted or disrespected, they used it as fuel to prove everyone wrong. This mindset is what turns average people into champions. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that success should be easy. They want results without struggle, rewards without sacrifice. But the truth is, nothing great comes without pain. If something is easy, it means it is not pushing you to grow. Pain is the indicator that you are pushing your limits, stepping outside your comfort zone, and evolving into a stronger version of yourself. Every struggle, every difficult moment, every painful experience is an opportunity. It is a choice. Either let it break you or let it shape you into someone better. People who fear pain live small lives. They avoid challenges because they do not want to struggle. They stay in their comfort zones because they do not want to face failure. But in doing so, they also avoid growth, success, and greatness. On the other hand, those who embrace pain, who willingly put themselves through discomfort, become unstoppable. They understand that pain is temporary, but the strength gained from overcoming it lasts forever. There is no success without sacrifice. If you want to build an incredible body, you must endure the pain of intense workouts and strict discipline. If you want financial success, you must be willing to work harder, face rejection, and endure moments of failure. If you want to become mentally strong, you must go through hardship without allowing it to break you. Every great achievement requires suffering, but that suffering is what makes the reward meaningful. Most people let pain define them in the wrong way. They allow past failures to make them afraid of trying again. They allow heartbreak to make them bitter. They allow struggles to make them weak. But the strong take pain and turn it into something powerful. They let failure teach them, let rejection push them, let hardship make them relentless. They understand that the more pain they endure, the stronger they become. The difference between the successful and the unsuccessful is not talent, luck, or intelligence. It is the ability to use pain as fuel. When life gets hard, weak people quit, strong people push forward. When they fail, they do not complain, they analyze, learn, and come back stronger. When they suffer, they do not look for sympathy. They find a way to turn that suffering into power. Pain is the greatest motivator. It reminds you that you are alive, that you are growing, and that you are pushing towards something greater. The next time you feel pain, whether physical, mental, or emotional, do not run from it. Embrace it. Use it. Let it drive you to work harder, to fight longer, to never give up. The strongest people in the world are not those who have never suffered. They are those who have suffered the most and refuse to let it break them. You can either let pain destroy you, or you can let it build you. The choice is yours. The mind is the most powerful tool a person possesses, yet most people allow their minds to control them instead of the way around. They are slaves to their thoughts, their fears, and their emotion. They react impulsively, fall victim to doubt, and let negativity dictate their actions. But those who understand the power of mental discipline know that the key to success lies in mastering their own mind. The person who can control their thoughts, their focus, and their emotions holds the ultimate advantage in life. Everything starts in the mind. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly think in terms of limitations, you will live a limited life. If you allow negative thoughts to dominate your mind, you will experience a negative existence. But if you train yourself to think with discipline, focus, and confidence, you will create a life of strength, success, and resilience. This is why mental control is not just an advantage, it is a necessity for anyone who wants to achieve greatness. Weak-minded individuals are controlled by doubt, fear, and procrastination. They allow negative thoughts to stop them from taking action. They let temporary emotions dictate long-term decisions. They overthink, hesitate, and miss opportunities because they lack control over their own mental processes. Strong-minded individuals, on the other hand, have trained themselves to override negativity. They do not waste time dwelling on what could go wrong. They focus on solutions and take action. They refuse to be controlled by fear, insecurity, or self-doubt because they understand that these emotions are nothing more than mental obstacles that must be overcome. One of the greatest skills a person can develop is the ability to shift their mindset at will. The strongest people do not wait for motivation or positive emotions to take action. They understand that feelings are unreliable and that success is built on discipline, not mood. When they feel tired, they push through. When doubt creeps in, they ignore it. When challenges arise, they attack them head on instead of retreating. This ability to control the mind and stay focused regardless of circumstances is what sets winners apart from the rest. Mental control also means refusing to allow external factors to dictate your internal state. Most people let their emotions be controlled by their environment. If things are going well, they feel good. If they face setbacks, they feel discouraged. This reactive mindset keeps people weak and inconsistent. But those who control their minds decide how they will feel, regardless of what happens around them. They remain calm in chaos, confident in uncertainty, and focused even when faced with adversity. This ability to maintain mental stability is what makes them unstoppable. A practical way to develop mental discipline is through deliberate exposure to discomfort. Just as muscles grow through resistance, the mind strengthens through challenge. Putting yourself in situations that require resilience, such as pushing past exhaustion in training, facing fears head-on, or maintaining discipline in difficult situations, trains the mind to remain strong under pressure. Over time, this builds unshakable mental toughness, making it easier to stay in control no matter what life throws your way. Another crucial aspect of mental control is mastering focus. In a world filled with distractions, those who can control their attention have a huge advantage. Most people are easily distracted, wasting time on meaningless entertainment, social media, or unproductive habits. But those who train their minds to focus on what truly matters become hyper-efficient. They direct all their energy toward their goals, eliminating anything that does not serve them. This intense level of focus allows them to achieve in a few years what others fail to accomplish in a lifetime. At the core of mental control is the understanding that thoughts are a choice. You may not always control what happens to you, but you always control how you interpret it and how you respond. Successful people do not see problems, they see challenges to be overcome. They do not dwell on failures, they learn from them and move forward. They do not waste time on negativity, they reframe it into something useful. This mental shift is what allows them to maintain control over their lives, while others remain stuck in cycles of doubt and hesitation. Ultimately, the ability to control your mind is the key to controlling your life. Those who master this skill become unshakable, disciplined, and highly effective in everything they do. They are not slaves to emotions, distractions, or external circumstances. They move with purpose, think with clarity, and act with unwavering focus. If you want to rise above the average, if you want to build an unstoppable mindset, you must take control of your thoughts, your focus, and your emotions. Stop waiting for motivation, stop reacting impulsively, and stop allowing negativity to control you. Discipline your mind, train your focus, and take full command of your life. The stronger your mind becomes, the stronger every aspect of your life will be. Most people wait for motivation to take action. They tell themselves they will start working out when they feel like it, start a business when they are inspired, or push themselves only when they are in the mood. But motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like the wind, making it impossible to build consistency. Those who rely on motivation will always struggle to succeed because they only take action when circumstances are convenient. The real key to success is discipline, the ability to do what needs to be done regardless of feelings or mood. Discipline is what separates winners from losers. Successful people do not operate based on emotion. They operate based on commitment. They do not skip workouts because they are tired. They do not abandon their goals because they do not feel motivated. They have conditioned themselves to follow through on their plans no matter what. This unwavering consistency is what leads to mastery, achievement, and dominance in any field. The problem with motivation is that it is driven by emotions, and emotions are inconsistent. One day you feel energized, the next day you feel lazy. One moment you are excited about your goals, the next moment doubt creeps in. If you allow emotions to control your actions, you will never achieve anything great. Discipline, on the other hand, is stable. It does not rely on excitement or inspiration. It is a decision, a commitment to act regardless of how you feel. Think about the best athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders in the world. They do not reach the top because they are always motivated. They reach the top because they have built habits of discipline. They wake up early even when they are tired. They train even when their bodies are sore. They work even when they do not feel like it. They understand that success is not about how you feel in the moment. It is about what you consistently do over time. Most people fail because they are waiting for the right time to start. They want to feel ready before they take action, but that moment never comes. If you wait until you feel motivated, you will waste years doing nothing. The truth is, action creates motivation, not the other way around. The more you push yourself to take action, the more momentum you build, and the easier it becomes to stay consistent. This is why disciplined individuals always outperform those who rely on motivation. Another reason discipline is superior to motivation is that it builds mental toughness. When you force yourself to do things you do not want to do, you train your mind to become stronger. Every time you push past laziness, you build willpower. Every time you show up despite feeling tired or unmotivated, you prove to yourself that you are in control. Over time, this mindset becomes unshakable. You stop making excuses, stop procrastinating, and start taking full ownership of your life. Building discipline starts with small, consistent actions. Most people try to change everything at once and fail. But if you start by mastering one small habit, waking up early, exercising daily, or reading for 30 minutes, you begin to build the foundation of discipline. Once one habit is locked in, it becomes easier to add more. This process compounds over time, transforming you into someone who operates with relentless consistency. It is also important to eliminate distractions and temptations that weaken discipline. If you are constantly surrounded by junk food, you will struggle to eat clean. If your phone is filled with distractions, you will struggle to stay focused. If you spend time with lazy people, you will struggle to stay disciplined. Winners create an environment that supports their goals. They remove anything that makes it easier to be weak and set themselves up for success. At the end of the day, motivation is fleeting, but discipline lasts a lifetime. If you want to be great, stop waiting to feel ready. Stop making excuses. Stop relying on emotions to determine your actions. Develop the mindset of discipline, commit to your goals, and execute every single day, no matter what. The stronger your discipline, the stronger your results.